How much do you make with your current position?
70,000.
If you could switch careers, what would you switch to?
I want to be a doctor one day. Probably get my master's, then go to medical school.
What do you do for a living?
I am a surgical kits manager.
How did you get into that industry?
I studied medical science.
What's the biggest risk you've taken professionally?
I don't know.
Thank you so much. How much do you make in your current position?
About 115,000.
What did you study?
Went to York University. I studied law.
What's the scariest thing you've ever done?
Selling my first car.
If you could switch industries, which would you switch to?
Probably become a lawyer.
How did you go from a lawyer to your current role?
Easy access. They asked me to become a salesperson. I just took a year off from being a lawyer, and then I'm just working in this right now.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a salesperson at Pfaff Audi.
How did you get into that field?
I worked as a porter since I was 16, and then I just worked my way up.
Thank you so much, bro.